Are you telling me that's her? Is that what you're telling me?
Looks like an ID card for this place. Since it's got her picture on it, I'd say it's a safe bet the card is hers.
She's Akane. So what year is this? Looks like her name is... Kurashiki? Kurashiki. Never heard it before?
Nope. You?
No. Anything on the back? Jumpy doll. I better write that down. Oh, of course, the Jumpy doll. There's something written here. It says Jumpy doll.
Well, actually it says pass equals Jumpy doll. So I'm guessing Jumpy doll is a password of some sort.
What the hell does that mean?
Beats me.
Looks handwritten. She must have put it on here herself so she wouldn't forget it.
Yeah.
Or to leave a message. We were still looking the card over when I heard a commotion from the other part of the room.
Alice! What's wrong? Alice!
This must be a timeline where she's going nuts.
Oh no!
What are you planning to do with that?
Fine, I turned around and gasped.
Damn it.
We ran to the other end of the room and skidded around the partition. There stood Alice, her hand wrapped tightly around the scalpel. She didn't seem stable. Her eyes were flat and hollow. Her face was an emotionless mask. She was not well. The look on her face was all too familiar. Quark. She looked just like Quark had before he went insane. But that meant...
Goodbye.
Her hand moved, lifting the scalpel up high in the air, then driving it down toward her heart. That's Quark's end? It's kind of weird. But okay. Very well. Boy, we only have 3 more left. We're getting close, guys. That is Quark's end. Okay. Well, I think we finally need to head back this direction, try to figure out what's going on here. Jump! Have I mentioned it's really hard to keep track of everything when you're just constantly jumping through time? The door ground open and I stepped out. All around me, other AB rooms were disgorging their occupants.
Wait! Dio!
Vi's voice echoed hollowly across the room. I followed her eyes to the number 9 door. Dio. So he's going for it. I broke into a run, hoping foolishly that I might be able to catch him.
No, he's going to try and open it.
So it has come to this then.
What's going on? He hasn't even seen the results yet.
He doesn't have to. It took only seconds for Tenmyoji and Kei to explain the math to her.
No!
Points have been assigned or subtracted accordingly. Please check your bracelet to see your updated bracelet points.
The announcer's voice hadn't even faded when Dio reached the door. With a grunt, he swung the lever down. What can I learn from you in this timeline, Dio?
Yes,
Where is the Zero Bomb?
it's opening.
Wait!
There's no point in trying to stop him now. The door has already opened.
But...
What happened?
I chose Ally. I made a promise. Clover trusted me.
Sigma...
I see. Makes sense. I guess that's how this ends then. You had to make a choice that was right for you. And now, I have to make the choice that's right for me. Goodbye. Sigma.
I'm sure I'll see you in another timeline. Phi turned, her eyes sad, and followed Dio through the door.
The number 9 door has closed. This ends the nonary game. Thank you for your participation. As the game is over, all doors other than the number 9 door have been unlocked. Escape is not possible. Please enjoy your stay.
Well, that's it. There's nothing we can do now.
We can only hold out hope that help will arrive.
Sigma, thank you for choosing Ally.
Yeah. Well, promise is a promise, right?
What about Luna, Alice, and the old woman? Who killed them?
Maybe one of the people who just escaped.
Or maybe one of us.
Well, there's one other person.
Oh God. Quark. You're right. I still have to find Quark.
Suddenly full of energy, Tenmyoji leapt up and took off for one of the warehouse's exits. That left only myself, Clover, and Kei. We stared at the number 9 door in silence. It would never open again. What else could we do but stare? Oh, come on! I don't learn anything? What a waste of time. Alright, well that pretty much takes care of everything over here, as far as I can go anyway. Oh, finally time to go back and ally in this little timeline here. Let's do it. Well, let's make sure. No! Ah! I do it every time. I'm supposed to right click, but I always left click. Okay. So this was betray. So I definitely need to ally. Okay. Jump.
We don't have time to talk about this. Choose betray.
I can't betray. I have to ally. Come on. Who the hell would choose betray? As Fi and I stepped out of the AB room, I could see the others running toward the monitor, shoving and pushing to get closer. Tenmyoji was left behind, his footsteps a slow, heavy plod.
What was that, Sigma? Don't play dumb. You chose Ally.
Yeah, like any decent person would.
Didn't you hear me? I told you that if your BP drops to 0, you die.
Yeah, I heard you. A whole second before the deadline. How can you expect me to think anything through that quick? It would have taken like half a second just to process what you'd said.
No, you could have done it. The brain's processing power increases during a crisis. It starts working so fast that a second can seem like an eternity. Your brain was doing that right before time ran out, wasn't it? Well, am I wrong?
What the hell are you talking about? Okay, fine. Let's be generous and say, hypothetically, that you're right about this crisis overclocking thing. How would you know whether or not my brain was doing that? Did you crack open my skull while I wasn't looking? You just wedge a microscope in there and have a look at my neurons? Let me be straight with you. Your shit is whack. Like, hella whack. I mean, you just know stuff you shouldn't. Stuff like my name, or how if your BP hits 0 you die. You told me you didn't know why, but more and more, I'm starting to think you've been lying to me.
Yo, what's up?
Let's go. Time to see what the results are. Maybe it's different this time.
Huh? This time? Hey! Fi, hold on! Shit!
The results!
If everybody would please direct their eyes to this monitor.
Whoa. Huh. Luna Allied. Wow. It's kind of interesting, now that I look at it. Kay and Clover betrayed Alice. Wow. Why would Clover betray Alice? That must have been Kay's doing. Dio and Quark. We've seen this before. It's obviously Dio. But in this case, Luna allied, so the only people who got screwed this time were Alice and Tenmyoji. Wow.
Oh no, it's nothing. You don't have to thank me. I only did what anybody would have done. I believed in you and Fi.
What just happened? Did you guys see that? Wow. Talk about a graphic distortion. That looked like a kitty thing. Maybe it wasn't. Maybe that was kind of an inside joke. I don't know. I'll have to look at that later. When Luna glanced away, I threw Fi what could only be described as a smug grin. Rather frustratingly, she didn't respond, only turned away unperturbed. I was about to press the issue when I heard Tenmyoji's voice.
Quark, what happened?
No, no! It wasn't me! Mr. Dio tricked me! He told me he'd pick Ally! He promised! That's why I let him do the voting!
Well, why did you do that?
Is this true, Dio?
Are you serious? This kid's full of shit.
What?
I didn't do squat. Quark was the one who decided how we were gonna vote. And you wanna know what he told me?
You just leave the voting to me, Mr. Dio. Grandpa's gonna choose to ally for sure, 'cause I'm his opponent on this one. I think we should betray.
Yeah, I'm sure he said that.
To be honest, I'm getting kinda tired of that grumpy old bastard. He's had a good life, but
It's time for him to go. What do you say we leave the old fart here and leave? I've got a plan. See? Don't worry about me. I'll just tell him you tricked me. He'll believe whatever I tell him. Besides, if he still trusts me, that'll make it easier to use him again later.
God, Dio, you are an absolute bastard.
What do you say, Mr. Dio? Pretty good plan, huh? Alright, let's do it. You're lying! I never should have trusted you! Dio! You're a lying jerk!
Sure, kid, keep whining. See if I care.
Grandpa! You believe me, right?
Don't let this brat fool you, old man. All of this is just part of his plan.
You bastard! I'm not gonna let you get away with this!
And guess who he learned that word from, Dio?
That's enough, Quark. Don't lose your temper. How long have I known you? I could be deaf and blind, and I'd still know if you were lying to me.
Really?
You're just as gullible as he said you'd be. Hook, line, and sinker. Let me give you a little warning, Tenmyoji. That little shit is a hell of an actor. I'll bet you money he's a born con man. I don't know what he is to you, but if I were you, I'd trust the kid as far as I could throw him, and at your age, that can't be much. You hearing me, old man? Keep an eye on him.
It's all right. I understand.
I'm so sorry.
I apologize. This is very unfortunate.
It looked as though another argument had taken place while Quark and Dio were fighting. Whatever it had been about, it appeared to have resolved itself.
The past is the past. There's no point complaining about it. I'll just have to try and get those points back in the next AB game. Zero, when does the next round start?
A lot of this we've already seen, guys. Saving you guys some time.
Well, I think that's enough about me. Should we move to the next room now?
Yes.
No. There still might be something here. I'm staying.
Me too.
I see. Well then, I will move ahead and see how our companions are doing. What do you intend to do?
I think I'll be moving along too.
Where do you plan to go?
The lounge. I was thinking maybe I'd head to the lounge.
Very well. I shall head for the crew quarters then. Until we meet again. Excuse me.
Kay's robe flowed silently around him as he turned to leave. That is a pretty nice robe. I made my way out of the infirmary behind him.
Oh, Sigma.
Oh, hello. Seen it. Seen it.
I don't think you'll be able to just puzzle that out.
Puzzle what out?
If we want the truth, we need to find more information.
Yeah, well, doesn't look like we're gonna have time for that.
Shit! We're late.
Yeah.
All right, then. We should hurry.
How tough would it have to be to not act on so many emotions from characters that you know, like, you really know and you hate them to the core, but you can't act on them, you know what I mean? How tough is that? God, I love time travel stories.
Chromatic doors have opened.
You're late. What the hell were you doing?
Sorry.
That's not good enough. You realize we could die here, right?
Hey, whoa, calm down there, girl. I made it in time.
Barely. We've only got 5 minutes left. You're a yellow pair. Who do you think your partner is?
Gee, I wonder.
Ugh. You son of...
Come now, Phi. Please, calm down. Fighting now helps no one.
He's right, you know. The doors have already opened. We need to hurry up and figure out our teams.
What did I do to deserve this asshole?
So, how should we pair up?
We're almost out of time. I'll just explain it as fast as I can. Just like before, there are only 3 possible combinations.
The options Phi laid out for us were the following. Option A. Alice and I, Cyan, would pair up with Luna, yellow, and go through the green door. Tenmyoji and Quark, magenta, would pair up with Clover, Cyan, and open the blue door. Phi and Dio, yellow, would pair up with Kay, magenta, and open the red door. Option B. Alice and I, Cyan, would pair up with Kay, magenta, and go through the blue door. Tenmyoji and Quark, magenta, would pair up with Luna, yellow, and open the red door. Phi and Dio, yellow, would pair up with Clover, Cyan, and open the green door. Or option C. Alice and I, Cyan, and Clover, Cyan, would pair up and go through the red door. Tenmyoji and Quark, magenta, would pair up with Kay, magenta, and open the green door. Phi and Dio, yellow, would pair up with Luna, yellow, and open the blue door.
3 minutes remain until chromatic doors close.
Alright, so what are we doing?
I'm not pairing up with Kay.
Oh? Why not?
We'd end up playing against each other in the next AB game. Last time, you betrayed Clover. How am I supposed to know you won't do the same to me? You can't be trusted.
Well, apparently you trust him enough to just lean on him.
How unfortunate.
Now he's behind him.
To be honest, however, I would rather not go with you either.
Oh, snap.
Yeah? Why's that?
Well, you only have 1 BP left. I very much doubt you'll choose to ally in the next round. Even if you promised me you would choose to ally, I'd be in an undesirable situation. You see, I wouldn't be able to choose to betray. If I did, and you were true to your word and allied, then I would kill you. So there you are. That is why I do not wish to be paired with Tenmyoji. Of course, for the same reason, I would rather not be paired with Alice.
That's not a problem. Sigma and I will be taking Clover. I trust her more than any of the rest of you.
Yep, I want to go with Alice, too.
Hey, wait a minute. Don't I get a say in this?
I would like to go with Sigma or Phi. They chose Ally last time.
Ooh, I like the sound of that. I'm Phi's partner. You should pair up with us. Sound good?
No.
I am also opposed to that choice.
If Alice and Clover pair up, and Luna and Dio pair up, the rest of us don't have a choice. We'll be stuck with Phi's option C.
I believe I mentioned before that I do not wish to be paired with Tenmyoji.
And I don't want to go with Kay either.
Then what the hell are we supposed to do?
1 minute remains until chromatic doors close.
Well, we don't have long to decide. What's wrong, Quark?
It's all over. This is it. We're all gonna die.
Are you all right?
No. No. That's not it. Don't you get it? We aren't gonna die. We have to die. We have to die here. All of us.
What the hell? Oh, snap out of it, kid. Oh, come on, Quark, talk to me.
No, I'm fine. You're the crazy ones. Getting so serious about the stupid game. We should just stop. End this. End all of it. End everything.
We need to get him to the infirmary.
No, we don't have time.
30 seconds remain until chromatic doors close.
We don't have a choice. Quark's with me. I'll carry him through.
But we still haven't figured out who's going where.
I can't afford to be picky anymore.
I don't think I can either. Yep, there's only two choices. But of course, I don't get to choose that.
Someone just choose. I don't care who.
Sigma, you have to choose.
Of course I do. Why me?
Please, just do it. We don't have any time left.
9, 8, 7.
Well, shit. I swallowed. Alice and I will... Alice! Kay! The blue door!
Right.
We should hurry.
Phi, Dio, and Clover were headed toward the green door, while Tenmyoji carried Quark toward the red door, followed by Luna.
2, 1, 0. Chromatic doors closing.
Wait, 3 doors?
It appears they are all locked.
Is this a dead end?
What's that thing over there?
It looks like the thing next to the number 9 door.
Does that lever move?
Only one way to find out. The rec room.
Well, that was easy enough.
It only opened the door on the right, though.
Then we are likely meant to go there.
How do we get the other doors to open?
I have no idea. There do not seem to be any other mechanisms which might cause them to unlock.
I don't think that's really something we should be worrying about right now. We have a door that's open, we should go through it.
You are correct. There is little to be achieved by remaining here.
I agree. Forward it is then. Or, right, I guess. Whoa. Where the hell are we? What is this place?
The rec room, apparently. Oh, you didn't see it. There was a plate on the door.
I did, thanks.
It said rec room, as I recall.
Short for recreation, one might assume. How ironic. I doubt recreation is foremost on any of our minds right now.
Okay, the pool and the darts I get, but... what's with all the suits of armor? Seems kinda weird.
If you think the armor's weird, check that thing out.
Is that a ride?
It's Zero the Third!
Yeah, I see them in front of grocery stores all the time. You put a coin in and it kind of rocks around. You must have gone on one at least once when you were a kid.
I have no memory of doing so, but it is possible.
Does this thing mean there were kids here at some point?
No, I don't think so. I guess it's part of someone's collection.
That seems like an exceedingly odd thing to collect.
So this place has a lounge, some sleeping quarters, and now this rec room. Nice tiger skin rug there, by the way. It's like we're on some kind of luxury cruise liner.
Now that you mention it, it does give the impression that people are supposed to stay here for an extended period of time.
It rather does, doesn't it?
They have a small but well-stocked infirmary. Anyone here would be able to treat at least minor injuries and illnesses.
So you think this room is to help people keep from going out of their minds with boredom?
Yes, relaxation is important in an isolated environment.
Everything anybody needs to live without leaving. I guess they're planning to keep us here for a while, huh? Well, that's not happening.
I agree. Let's just find those moon card things and get out of here.
Ah, there's a door over there.
Of course, it's locked. Won't open.
In other words, the moon cards must be in this room somewhere.
Yes. Right then. Let's find them. Seek a way out. Once again, guys, thank you so much for watching. I am literally in the process of editing and uploading and doing as much as I possibly can during these few days that I have off from work, so I'm trying to get it to you as fast as I possibly can. So, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you're enjoying it as much as I'm enjoying bringing it to you, but I must be signing off for now. Take care.